I consider myself quite lucky to have not one, but two Chazas within walking distance from my house. And since I moved here in October, these two bad boys have netted me over £620 profit. I am going every week, but you know, not too shabby really. So it leads me to this question: why am I driving all over the shop when I can just walk down the road and make some money? Well, that's what I did this week. Starting off nicely with a John Smedley quarter zip jumper for a £5, and this vintage Orvis sweater vest, also for a £5. Sold them both within days. Business. A few more bits purchased from the local Chazas. First up, got this vintage Glen Husky of Scotland suede jacket for a £5. Now, I didn't really do much research on it, but it's real suede and it's vintage, definitely. Surely it's got to be worth more than a £5. I thought it was a risk worth taking. It was, as I sold it for £20 on eBay. Next, we got this Tilly hemp hat with all its bits and bobs in there for £4. I have researched this, and the solds range from about 20 to 40 in some cases. I think that's a pretty good buy, if you ask me. Now, I've taken a bit of a risk with this one because I don't know if it's actually been used or not. It looks brand new. I bought that for £20. If it is brand new, we're talking upward of 100. If it's not, then we're talking about 30, 40. So, bit of a risk. I think if I was to receive that, I would believe that it was opened and never used, because I do believe it's been opened and never used. So there we have it. The local Chazza haul in all its glory. Off to a flying start there. If you're enjoying the video so far, it would be massively appreciated if you could drop a like and subscribe if you're not already doing so. It would mean the world to me. And it's free, so why not? What is your excuse not enjoying the video? And that's fine. I'm not to everyone's taste. Anyway, I also went to the Chazzas again a few days later. I strapped my GoPro dupe on and recorded some footage, you know, to show you lot all the action. But I better do a sales update. So without further ado, here's the sales I've made this week. Starting with eBay. We've sold a couple of bits from last episode. First of which being the CD storage case that we got for £3. Sold that for £24.95. Not bad. The IKEA drawer unit that we got for £2.50. Sold it for £39.95. Sold a few more bits from the camera lot. Got £17 for the Bowden wax jacket that we've had for absolutely ages. Happy to walk away with a profit on that one, despite it taking ages to sell. Not a great deal of profit, but it's profit nonetheless. Talking of profit is profit, not sure we made any on this one. Sold the Mammoth Gore-Tex walking shoes for £22.45. Another one from last episode, we sold the Salus thermostat. Yeah, I actually found out what it is. Obviously, I kind of had to do that to list it, mate. Yeah, we sold that for £26.95. And last but not least on eBay, we sold the Nasty Gal faux leather jacket for a measly £11.65. Still in profit though, because we paid fuck all for it. And when I say fuck all, I mean £2. And for the Vinted sales, oh yeah, I won't clickbait this, but I got abused on Vinted again. He called me an ignorant twat. Cheers. They're not wrong, but you know, probably best not to go around calling people that on Vinted. Probably not the best course of action, to be honest. Anyway, yes. Sales. Sold the Wrangler skinny jeans for £6.40. Sold the All Saints chinos for £12. Got them from the 99p shop. Again, from last episode, we sold two things. The high-tech boots for £15 and the Roberts CD player for £20. And last, and very much the least, we sold the tailor-made golf cap for £1. Bought it for £2. It was honestly a terrible purchase, but a purchase we made and we had to live with for a while and take £1 loss on it. And that does it for the sales update. Back to the Chaz as we go. a Barber jacket for £30. Standard pricing there. Seems the pricing has gone up a bit in this one. Struggling to find the bargains. For example, head backpack for a tenner.
So simply go to ford.co.uk, choose a car, and book a test drive in a matter of 5 or quickly put down, regular price £3.19, more car, £2.59, pay less with more cars. Shop at Morrison's, the Dorset supermarket bus. Done. Phoning your friend back, the one who likes to talk a lot. Done. And wearing as well. Yeah.
Struggling so much that I move on to the women's clothing section to see if I can find anything. Even then, the bargains were nowhere to be seen. I got close with these Joseph Siebel boots, but just not enough margin there. I did finally find this Celtic & Co roll neck jumper for a £5. Quick look at the solds, and it's worth a lot more than that. However, I neglected to spot the 2 small holes in the back, so I cut my losses and sold it for £15 on eBay. Still in profit though, not bad. Bergens of Norway. Not a brand I've heard, but Norway was the trigger word for a full investigation. It checked out, and I grabbed this wool hoodie for £6, hoping to get £30 back on it. That was all for that shop, but don't fret, still got another one to go. Always have a look at this bit, which is the clearance section. It's always just glassware and crockery though, to be honest. First purchase in here were these Safanic ski trousers for a £5. Bit late in the season for this I think, plus it's a kid size, so not the best buy here. However, that started off a quick fire bargain hunt. John Smedley cardigan for £5. Yes. All a bar brown hoodie for a £5. Oh yes. Brand new with tags Oscar Jacobson golf trousers for a tenner. Yes please. Bish bash bosh, just like that. £50 profit at least. I got a comment regarding me walking past CDs, so I thought I'd have a look, to start putting a collection together, but some horrendous music taste here I'm afraid. Got this Rohan Cardi for £8. Probably overpaid a bit for this. And also for £8 I got a vintage Windsor's leather jacket. And there we have it. A couple of decent charity shop hauls with a decent amount of potential profit just from a walk down the road. Well, a couple of walks down the road. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I will catch you in the next one.